We're gonna come here because they want to play and they want to win.
Philly. I just
Like two chicken fillets, two fillets. Jay, two Chick-fil-A's.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of the Big Cat Chat podcast, number 11 with the gang. We're all back. Shawn is here again. Still, rest in peace, Hat Gang. Will it be back? He still has a shirt on. Everything is going great. This should be the last podcast from my room. So better quality. We'll be back next week, but we should be fine. But let's go ahead and jump straight into this podcast. Actually, first, how are you guys doing? Shawn, how you doing?
Doing good. Just ate some Chinese food, so
And you won
rolling.
$60K non-real money in poker.
Bro.
Brian. All right, Brian, how you doing?
I'm good. Had a couple technical difficulties there. We were talking about you mentioned poker. It's Play-Doh. The app is called Play-Doh. It's got like 30 games on there. Highly recommend it. It's really fun for if you got a group of friends, and we've been playing the hell out of it, and it's very fun. So
We're about to have a table soccer tournament.
we're about to have a table soccer tournament with about 8 of us, and I'm going to be the announcer or the commentator, so that'll be fun. But
Yeah.
anyways.
All right, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it. The first thing we're going to be doing is a fun little kind of game I thought of doing. It's based off the idea I've seen on TikTok with basketball. You get a couple random teams and you pick a player to make a starting lineup. Well, I'm changing that to the NFL, but what we're going to do is each person is going to get 5 random teams, and you're going to get either offense or defense. You can only pick one, or you're going to get a random offense or defense to be your stars, and then you get a random team to fill in the rest of your team. And we're going to see who is the best team of us 3. So, Shawn, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and give you your randomizer. 3, 2, 1. Let's spin it. Let's see what team you get. You got the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm going to give you offense.
Miles Sanders.
Okay, Miles Sanders. Let's go ahead.
That's
see
one
your
first I can
second
think of.
team. Do they have anybody else? I mean, they have Devontae Smith.
Yeah, he's a rookie though.
Tennessee Titans defense.
Kevin Byard.
I was thinking him or Jeffrey Simmons. Jeffrey's going to be good. All right. Third team loading. Arizona Cardinals defense again.
Do
I mean, Isaiah Simmons was somewhat good. He was
they have any
rookie.
pass rushers worth of crap besides?
Oh, they have Chandler Jones, and they have JJ.
Yeah, I'll take Chandler Jones.
All right. That's 3 players. You got Chandler Jones, Miles Sanders, and who is your other player?
Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard. The Patriots offense.
Wow, thanks, bud.
I mean, they got good tight ends. They got good offensive line as well if you want an offensive lineman for some reason.
Who's their tackles?
Isaiah Wynn is one of them.
No thanks.
Trent Brown, I believe, is the other.
No thanks.
They have both the tight ends, Jonnu and Henry.
They
They have Aguilar.
have a really good guard.
I thought, wasn't that Joe Tooney and he went to the Chiefs?
No, I thought they got somebody else.
I'm
Jeez.
not sure.
How are you gonna give me freaking
Are you,
offense?
Marcus Cannon, Josh Klein.
Maybe I'm not thinking of anybody. I
Probably
don't
thinking of Joe Tooney, I guess.
Offense, I guess give me Jonnu because there's nobody else worth a crap.
All right, let's resume. Spin it again. This is your last star player.
Please give
on
me
the
something
team.
good.
You're gonna get the LA Rams,
Oh,
and I'm gonna
please
give you.
defense.
I'm gonna give you offense.
You piece of crap!
If you didn't ask,
This is
I'm-
rigged. I think you should spin it, and he should freaking pick offense or defense.
Okay, Brian, you pick offense or defense.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah, let him do offense. He's got to do offense.
Give me. I'll ride with Matt Stafford.
Okay, taking your quarterback. That is smart.
Okay.
All right, and let's go ahead and give you your fill-in.
Oh God, please be good. Come
This is the
on,
rest-
Chiefs.
This is the rest of your roster.
Actually, I
Oh,
don't want Chiefs.
take a guess. Take a wild guess.
Jaguars.
No. I'll give Brian, take a guess at who it is.
The Lions.
Yep. You got the Lions.
No way. It fits the shoe. The shoe fits. He's from Detroit.
Okay, so you got Miles Sanders, Chandler Jones. Who else? Kevin Byard
Matt Stafford
Matt Stafford and
Lyman.
and Jonnu.
No.
Jonnu
Trash bag.
and
He's picking
Lions
Lions.
roster. So
Damn.
that is your team. It's not looking that great, to be honest.
Do they have any receivers?
You have the-
They lost both of their
Wait,
receivers.
you just sent Matt Stafford back to the Lions.
How dare you?
I didn't do this. You did this.
You gave him Miles Sanders. So you gave him a running back. That's it. And John.
And a tight end.
But they already had TJ Hawkinson. So is he even going to
That's
be
two tight ends. Two tight end sets, baby. We're going back Patriot style. Tom Brady, Aaron Hernandez, and Gronk. Boy, it's lit. I'll ride with it.
All right, Shawn, you're going to give Brian offense or defense every time I.
Oh, so yeah, he gets the good stuff. I got the crappy freaking first run through.
Keep doing Josiah picking both sides of
Okay,
the ball.
I'll pick, man. You get the LA Chargers. I'll start you off with offense.
It's
Oh, that's easy. Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Lucky little prick.
All right. Your second team is the Jacksonville Jaguars defense.
Oh.
Easy.
This is easy all day.
Miles Jack.
Yes. All right.
I almost said Josh Allen.
You almost said that would have been
I wouldn't have
terrible,
hated it.
but that still would have
Yeah.
been a whiff because Miles
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, Miles Jack.
You get what logo is this? Oh, that's the Chiefs. You got the Chiefs. I'll give you Chiefs offense.
Oh, great. Who's gonna pick?
Even if I give him
Mahomes.
even if I give him D, he already took a quarterback.
Oh, true.
Um,
Oh, my guy's gonna get Tyreek to throw bombs to. Great.
Travis Kelce.
Oh, okay. Even that's
Even
not
if
what I
I,
would
gave,
have done,
even, if
but
I
okay.
gave, even if I gave him defense, he'd get Chris Jones, Tyrann Mathieu.
I mean, I would have picked Tyreek Hill, but that's fine.
So you got Justin Herbert and you got Travis
Miles
Kelce
Jack and Travis Kelce.
and Miles
Jeez.
Jack. You're taking the whole NFC or AFC West. Let's go ahead and give you your fourth team. So far, your team is much better than Shawn.
You give me bottom feeder teams.
And Brian gets the Patriots defense.
Deontay Hightower.
I would have taken Gilmore.
Gotta have a good
I would
linebacker.
have taken the other guy, the other
Oh,
corner.
J.C. Jackson.
Yeah, him.
Oh, didn't think about that. I was thinking linebackers. Solidify that linebacker core.
All right, this
Already
is
got
your
Miles.
this is your last regular star player.
Right.
All right, you are gonna get the New Orleans Saints offense.
Alvin Kamara.
It was either him or Michael Thomas. So,
Yeah. Gotta have a running back. You can do
Your team's
both.
way better than mine.
so
Stupid
you,
game.
and then let's go ahead and give you your random
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
your random roster. No matter what roster you get, unless it's the Lions as well, which
If it's you can't do the Lions again.
you got the Miami Dolphins roster.
Oh my! I'm in
So
a good,
Not terrible.
great
you have,
position.
You have the Miami. You have Xavier Howard because he's technically on the team. Miles Jack, Hightower as your defense, among other guys. And for your offense, you have Herbert instead of Tua. That's a fat W.
Miami fans are gonna be pissed about that one.
You got
'Cause they-
you got Herbert. Good choice taking Kamara instead of Michael Thomas because the running back situation is worse in Miami than because you got
Yeah.
you got Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, and Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle is going to be taking.
Wow,
nasty
that's a
bombs,
really nice offense.
So he didn't even need to take Hill.
All right, I don't want to hear about it anymore. Move on.
All right, it is my turn. I'll let Shawn give me offense or defense because I can't pick for myself. That's cheating. All right, first team.
I don't trust you. I want to see it.
Okay, I'll show you. I got Washington.
Offense.
Let's see if I'm
Offense?
Washington.
I'll take Terry. I'll take
Ooh.
Terry McLaurin.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and see my second team. Resume. Poor Shawn got screwed. Shawn got absolutely screwed. Oh, come on. Fuck. I got the Giants.
I wouldn't really be upset about that.
Defense, I will take. Who's on the Giants, Steve? I'll
Oh, I
take
know one.
Bradbury. I'll take Bradbury.
There he
There you
goes. Right there. Top
That's
6 corner.
That's exactly who I was thinking of. I was just trying to get.
You almost butchered it if you didn't pick him.
I don't even know who else is on their defense to take.
Exactly.
To be honest. Well, they have. Don't they have Quinnen, or is that? Yeah, they have Quinnen, but he's nowhere near as good as Bradbury.
That's the
Jabril
Jets.
Peppers too.
Gordon Williams is on the Jets.
I am glad you gave me Giants defense instead of offense. I mean, I wouldn't. Would I want Kenny Galladay 2 receivers? I got the Minnesota
Saquon,
Vikings.
dog.
Minnesota Vikings. Let's go. They're a super balanced team. So
Offense.
Oh no.
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, he didn't take. Okay.
I already got a
Gotta get his
receiver.
running back. Gotta get his. Yeah, he could have 2 though. All right, he got his running back.
I could have 2, but
Gordo's gonna like that one.
Dalvin Cook finessing. All right, loading 4th star player. Come on, give me a good team. Give me a good team. Give me a good team. We all got the Patriots.
Defense.
I'll take Gilmore. I got 2 lockdown corners. I got Bradbury and Gilmore.
Damn.
Who do they have on the defensive line?
Chase Winovich.
That's it? Yeah.
Can't think of anybody else, really.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go for a really good secondary. And then my last star player, who is it? What team is it going to be? For some reason, we all got the Patriots. And Shawn got the offense of the Patriots, of course. I got the Arizona Cardinals as well.
Offense.
I'll take Kyler Murray. I need my quarterback, so.
I would have rolled the dice on a quarterback and just took D-Hop because D-Hop can play with anybody.
That's true.
Yeah.
Terry and D-Hop, that would have been pretty scary.
Terry, D-Hop, and Dalvin Cook.
Terry would have been perfect. For wide receiver, too.
Kyler, Terry, D-Hop, or Kyler, Terry, Cook. That's still a pretty good
All
trade.
right, who's going to be your base roster?
If I get a really good team, like quarterback, if I get the Chiefs, I'm gonna be pissed. I got the Carolina Panthers, so I like Kyler over Sam. So
yeah, that's a good roster.
They got
good
rising
receivers.
roster.
They got good receivers.
That's a good roster in a couple
So
of
I'm the
years.
only one that got screwed. Fair.
So basically, we know Shawn is losing a lot. Wait, let me go ahead. Panthers.
Crazy, bro. I got Stafford, king of fourth quarter comebacks.
So these are our entire team. Shawn got Miles Sanders, Chandler Jones, Kevin Byard, Matt Stafford, Jonnu Smith. In the Lions roster, that team is winning 7 games. Max.
Max.
Then we got Brian has Justin Herbert, Travis Kelce, Miles Jack, Deontay Hightower. I think his name is Deontay. Alvin Kamara, and the Dolphins roster. That's a really good team. That's a playoff team for sure.
That's a 12-win team.
You got Mike Gesicki and Travis Kelce.
Oh my God, that's a 12-win team right there.
Kelsey's a better block because I know Gesicki sucks at blocking. So you can just run Gesicki at receiver half the time.
There you go.
Then I got Terry McLaurin, Bradbury, Dalvin Cook, Stephon Gilmore, Kyler Murray, and Panthers roster. I think Brian's probably got the best roster, but I think I could make the playoffs too. And then Shawn's sitting out there looking at a top 10 pick.
I'm making trades, bud.
You're making trades.
Traded every first round draft pick I got.
Hey, at least you got Penny Sewell. You got a cornerstone left tackle.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's playing right tackle. I lied. I forgot they got a
Anyway,
right tackle.
I'm moving to the left.
Matt Stafford is punching the wall right now. He's like, I just left this place and I'm now back with a couple additions. I mean,
We're going to run the Patriots 2010 offense.
The Lions, their defense sucks. Their offensive line is good. So Matt Stafford is at least not going to die. Then you got
I'll have an O-line for the first time in his life.
You got 2 tight ends too, so you got some good blocking going on. T.J. Hawkinson and Jonnu, and Kevin Byard, I guess. And Chandler Jones, that does help their pass rush. That is one of their bigger weaknesses.
You can put Okuda at cornerback too at that point.
I think that team competes, man. Screw y'all.
Where else are you going to put Okuda besides cornerback?
No, I mean like he's instead of being the number 1 corner on the team, he's number 2.
Okay, you said put Okuda at corner. Like
no, I said cornerback too. Like he'd be CB2. So he doesn't have all the weight on his shoulders.
I read it. I heard you as TOO. I'm stupid.
Oh.
But that was fun. Brian wins between us three. Then it's me, and then it's Shawn. All right. Next question.
Rigged.
Rigged. You're pissed that I still gave you the Rams offense instead of defense.
Yeah, because I could have had Aaron Donald, you piece of crap.
No, you would have gotten Jared Goff as your quarterback. So would you rather have Jared Goff and Aaron Donald again, or Matt Stafford and not Aaron Donald, Matt Stafford and
the Lions defense without Aaron Donald?
True, yeah.
I mean, at that point, I feel like it's a wash.
True.
He got the worst end of everything. Jeez.
All right. Next question. Who's the biggest bust in Jaguars history? There's a lot of options. You got
so many options.
Blaine Gabbert. You got the guy out of Florida who I'm blanking on his name. Derek Harvey. There we go.
That's my pick.
You got Taven Bryan, if you want to include him for some reason. You got Dante Fowler.
He's bad, but he's not that bad.
I know. I'm just listing all the guys who could I'm taking Blaine Gabbert because we traded up for him.
Yeah. Every time you trade up for a quarterback and you whiff, that's automatically a mess.
I mean,
and it screwed over our coach. Our coach wasn't even part of the pick.
That pick did suck. The only saving grace that I would give him is that he's still actually in the league, whereas Derek Harvey played 3 years and flamed out.
And Derek Harvey was a higher
And we
pick.
traded up for him too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we did. We traded up a couple picks.
So I'm picking Derek Harvey because he did literally nothing.
I hate that as a Florida Gators fan.
Literally nothing.
What is our luck with Florida Gators in the top picks? We got
after
Derek Harvey, bust. Dante Fowler, I don't care. He's a bust for us.
After Fred Taylor, it's pretty much garbage.
I mean,
Henderson's the only hope we have at this point.
Yeah, hoping for
and we don't know what to expect from him.
I think he's gonna be good.
I have faith
in
in
him.
him.
Good too. He's shown hope.
Yeah.
Brian, who's your biggest bust in Jaguars history?
Oh, it's got to be Gabbert. Just because if you whiff on a quarterback and trading up for one, I mean, obviously
at least he was nice to look at.
Yeah, he was good as a backup, but he just wasn't worth the pick that he was picked at.
I think the biggest thing with Gabbert is when we threw him into the fire. He wasn't he wasn't a good pick in the first place. Then you throw him in the fire, and in a bad roster, bad situation.
Everything.
You ruin his confidence.
Because they let go of David Garrard and started Luke freaking McCown. That was stupid.
David was fine.
Why didn't we get David? David's probably one of the better quarterbacks in our franchise.
And they let him go because he had a back injury or something.
Some people argue he's the best in our franchise.
I liked him. He was solid.
He's probably the
second best. I think the most talented quarterback we've ever had besides Trevor Lawrence was probably Byron Leftwich. He just had injury issues.
Yeah. That's when I first started watching.
I thought Leftwich was going to be the truth, but, injuries. And he was also super immobile.
Yeah.
Does Leonard – actually, I was going to say does Leonard Fournette count, but he actually put up numbers for us, so.
He did all right. He was
Blackman counts, but.
Still a terrible pick.
Yeah.
Even if we took Christian McCaffrey, number 4 overall, I still don't think that's acceptable. Saquon Barkley, number 4, unacceptable. Taking a running back in the first round, if it's very late, I might understand it. Like our situation with ETN or the Chiefs with CEH. But taking a running back top 5?
I would take a running back top 15.
You got to be one of the best running backs in the history.
It has to be Barry Sanders or Adrian Peterson for me to take top 15. And there ain't nobody going to be like that in a while.
It's already killed. It killed the Giants because whether you like it or not, whether you like Saquon or not, he's been hurt for 2 years. So then it hurt us because we cut Leonard Fournette. That's all that needs to be said. He's trash. His vision is good as a blind dog. I've said that plenty of times.
Jeez.
He's not good at all.
Lord.
Then you got Christian McCaffrey who went top 8. So that's a fine pick. I mean, as a player, it's a good pick. But as a pick.
He's a little different, though, because he actually...
Yeah, he's a receiver.
If
the running back can do good at both and he's in the top 10, I'm not going to complain.
If a running back...
He's one of those guys who can give you 1,000, and so that's a good pick of me.
If he can be your full offense, like Christian McCaffrey was for the Panthers, then... Derrick Henry
after he got hurt, so he needs to stay healthy this year.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing about running backs. They get hurt so easily.
Yeah.
Just because they take so many hits.
But that's why having a duo like we do now is going to help us a lot. And not just that, ETN's going to run out wide or play out wide. So
yeah, it helps the wear and tear on your running back. That's
Right.
why Derrick Henry went in the second round instead of the first, because he was used so much at Alabama. Same thing for Jonathan Taylor. He was used so much at Wisconsin, went in the second round, and now he's killing us with the Colts. Fun, these running backs who killed it in college because they were used so much, fell to the second round, went to both of our rivals, and now are going to kill us for a long time.
You know who else was used a lot? You know who else was used a lot in college? It went in the first round. Travis Etienne.
Yes, sir. He's the all-time ACC rushing yard leader.
They use him right. He's going to gas them.
And he's gotten better as a receiver.
How the heck did we get on a running back topic?
I don't know. Because we talked about busts, and then Leonard Fournette somehow entered the conversation.
Jeez.
Never forget when we cut Leonard Fournette and the outrage, and then just for us to get James Robinson.
Hey, he worked out.
That was probably one of the best decisions Coughlin made. Not Coughlin, I mean Caldwell. Wrong person.
Yeah.
Anyways, those are our biggest busts in franchise history. You could go many different ways. Taven Bryan, I decided to say his name just because he's recency bias.
Yeah.
Still better than Derek Harvey.
And he was a later round pick, so it's not as bad as
he beat Quentin Nelson. That automatically makes him better than Derek Harvey.
Huh.
All right. Let's go on to the viewer question segment. We got a couple questions today. We're starting with one from viewer, friends with Brian. Not sure his name, but
his name's Aiden. He's actually a Packers fan. He watches our videos every week, so shout out to him for being a
shout out to you
subscriber.
for dealing with this offseason and dealing with your franchise quarterback not showing up.
He's gonna play.
Yeah.
He'll probably play.
You heard it here. Shawn thinks he's playing.
I don't know. It'll be interesting, but we'll see. Either way, Aiden asked, how long / how many years do you think until the Jags are the dominant team in the division and favorite to win it? With Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence. Right away? 1 year? 2 years? 3 years? A century? Never?
He didn't add that part, but that's just us adding to the pile.
Shawn already said 2 years. I'm going to agree with him. I think we are going to compete year one more than people want to admit. We could easily win 8 or 9 games. Don't sleep on us that hard. But I don't think we're going to be a dominant team year one. But when year 2 comes, that's when Urban Meyer is going to have solidified himself. Guys have developed, got more draft, obviously. And that's when
I think they'll fill a lot of holes in free agency with some big-time players with all the money we got still.
Especially because Urban's biggest thing this year was he hates not being able to see guys in person and have face-to-face conversations with these guys. And I think that's his issue with free agency. I think it went calm in free agency this year.
Yep.
Because his first year, he wants to learn. He doesn't want to overspend and pick wrong guys when he can't see them in person because of COVID and all this stuff. So I think this is just a learning year that we will compete in, but I think it's a learning year because rookie quarterback, rookie head coach, you know the deal.
Yeah.
If DJ Chark emerges as a true number 1 receiver,
Laviska, if Laviska Shenault breaks out too,
you need to pay him.
Pay them all. It'll be interesting to see what Marvin Jones does because he's on the team for 2 years, but I've seen a lot of people think he might not play the 2 years because he might sizzle off or we'll see.
I guess it depends on what he does, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a fun year.
You say 2 years too, or what do you say?
Brian.
So year 1, no. So I'd be shocked if we won the division year 1 for starters. I think year 2, we win the division. I wouldn't say we dominate the division, but I think we win it in year 2. I think year 3 we win the division and we're Super Bowl contenders.
I wouldn't be too shocked if we won the division. I'm not saying we're going to. I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me. I wouldn't be like, wow, just because.
It would only shock me if it wouldn't shock me if Tannehill regresses tremendously, which he might because he just lost Jonnu Smith.
Wentz isn't good, potentially.
Wentz, we have no clue if Wentz is going to be any better. But he has a good O-line and a running back, so that could help him.
The Texans suck.
The Texans are the Texans. They're done. Unless Watson comes back, even then they're not going to be good, but they're going to be good enough to not be the first overall pick, which would be interesting.
I could see the whole going into year 3 it being the year because give Urban like 2 full off seasons of his guys, his scouts, his people in the building.
Yep. This
year is kind of like a he was using the old regimes
to learn everything. It's gonna just kind of like getting a feel out for everything, and then next year,
like 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3.
Young team.
right?
All right. Next question is from both of these questions are from Connor on Twitter. He was a guest a couple weeks ago. Question number 2: thoughts on the reports from the Jalen Ramsey interview that the reason he left was because Caldwell cursed him out and that they all hated Tom Coughlin. And he said, I didn't hear this, but he said, and the reason Bortles did bad was because they destroyed his confidence. I didn't hear that part of the rating.
Oh, well, I heard of that whole part. My initial thoughts was Jalen is super soft.
Very soft.
If the GM cussed at him and he was like, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But then it's also, you have to think, you have to believe he's telling the truth about everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only story we're ever going to get is his. Caldwell's not going to go take an interview with somebody. Neither is Doug or Tom Coughlin.
Yeah.
So you only get his side of the story. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't give a I don't.
Schniz.
He's gone. People are saying, Rams won the trade, da-da-da-da-da. At the end of the day, he was not going to play for us anymore. We got picks for him. We win automatically.
We don't even know if the trade's been won yet.
We got picks for a player who wasn't going to play for us.
I'm just surprised that Caldwell yelled at him. I thought Coughlin said something to him.
Caldwell said, I'm sick of your
But I could see why Caldwell would yell at him.
Because he yelled at Doug on the sideline. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I could understand it. I fully believe Bortles' confidence got destroyed. You could tell. You could tell his confidence was done. I mean, that's the same thing.
It was like they kept pulling him and then playing him. I'm like, man, when I think about it, they only pulled him after he was playing like trash.
They didn't help him. He didn't benefit. They didn't benefit him. He didn't benefit himself by not. He didn't do enough to get better from day one. It also didn't help that they threw him in the fire. He wasn't ready from day one when they first got him. But like both sides didn't do enough to make him.
He was never
a good quarterback. He could have been a good quarterback, but both sides didn't do enough to get him to that point.
I'm honestly just ready for the whole situation to be over with.
But it's over. I'm glad this whole situation's years ago. It's crazy that this was years ago, and now we're onto greener pastures. So
if we don't trade Jalen, we don't get Trevor.
Yeah, right. Jalen is still talking about us. 3 years? Is it
rent-free, baby?
Rent-free in his head.
Is it
crazy?
2 or 3? I remember for the first year and a half, anything the Jags did, he tweeted about it.
Yep.
Like when Leonard Fournette got cut, he was laughing, and now look at sure Fournette won a Super Bowl, but he almost got cut. He's not good. Then
I'm over it.
Yeah, pretty much. And another thing that this did remind me is not Clay Matthews. Who's the guy who went on and said Doug Marrone sucks at speeches and said
Clay Harbor.
Yeah, whatever he was. He was a free agent last year. He's on a different team now. But he said that Doug Marrone's speeches were so bad that it made guys who were hyped up less hype and just like.
I don't remember that story, so I couldn't tell you who said it.
I remember that. It was funny.
It was recently, but bruh, it's not surprising because Doug does suck at speeches. He says half the time, but shows how much of a train wreck we were.
Yeah,
and we got Urban.
The team,
much better.
Team. Ramsey saying the team joined up against Coughlin, so there's Coughlin. Caldwell yelling at Ramsey, which there's nothing wrong with that, but because it's just soft, it's football.
I mean, Ramsey's kind of dumb, though, and short-sighted, because at the end of the day, he's like, I didn't want to be here anymore because of how they were running the game. It's like, bro, like, could you not tell that they were going to get fired at the end of the year? Like,
exactly.
Relax. Fired relatively soon.
Yeah.
Why not just talk to the owner? Why not go one-on-one with the owner and be like, bro, like, I'm your star player. Like, these dudes got to go. He might have listened.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I remember Coughlin let go. I'll still never forget Coughlin for letting A-Rob go. But question number 3, last question of the viewer question segment. Now that he has been cleared by doctors, do you think we should sign Geno Atkins?
Sure.
Why not? He went to another team already.
No, he's not. He's a free agent.
I mean, we don't have any.
Melvin Ingram.
Crap.
Melvin Ingram went somewhere. He went to I forgot where he went, but
Pittsburgh, right?
He's probably better than Taven Bryan.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
I don't think we have any 3 techs worth of crap. So I mean, if he can come in and show that he can do something,
I'd give him a vet minimum for a year, throw him in camp, see how he does. If he plays well enough, then
I doubt he plays for vet minimum, but
throw him something that will
at that
entice
point,
him
I
enough.
would just
But
probably retire. That's all he's getting.
it doesn't hurt. I mean, at that worst, you got a great mentor for the guys inside. I mean, he was obviously a great lineman in his prime, so it doesn't
Bring him
hurt.
in for a tryout. If he looks like he's got some juice left, throw him a little 1 year, $6 million deal. Call it a day.
There you go.
Pretty much. I don't think it's going to happen because I've said this for a long time. I think Urban is satisfied with who we have, but
yeah,
if it happens, I'd like it.
J2 chicken fillets is going to be the guy.
Yes, sir. J2 Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh.
This question is going to be pretty quick for obvious reasons.
Quick question, but N'Keal Harry, he requested a trade from the Patriots. Should the Jags be in on it?
Hard pass.
No.
We're going to move on from that one. We're good.
He's literally the worst separator in the league.
And we've got a great wide receiver room. He would hurt the room.
Out of 100.
I would prefer Laquan Treadwell over him.
We have Laquan Treadwell.
Exactly. I would rather him on the 53 than
Laquan might play tight end, bro.
I would rather have Tim Tebow line up at receiver instead of N'Keal Harry.
Wow. Bold.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Another quick point, but franchise tag contract date did pass. Marcus May, Allen Robinson, Cam Robinson, Jaguars, Brandon Scherf, and Marquise Godwin. No, Chris Godwin. Marquise Goodwin? I'm stupid. Chris Godwin. None of them signed contracts with their teams, so
not surprising.
None of it's surprising. Next year.
None of it's surprising for obvious reasons. May is in a bad situation with the Jets. He's probably going to be gone soon.
They're not paying him what he.
They're not paying him. Allen Robinson.
It's funny because they got all this money and he's a really good player. So okay.
Allen Robinson probably wants out of Chicago, unless Fields is lights it up and they turn it around. Cam obviously has a prove-it year, and we're probably going to end up replacing him anyways, unless he has a Pro Bowl year and an All-Pro year. Brandon Scherf, honestly, I don't know. That one I'm a little surprised by. He's a good lineman. I mean, I don't know. I got to look into that more.
Guards in the league.
And then Chris Godwin, I mean, makes sense.
They just don't have money. They can't negotiate it right now. They'll probably negotiate it next year, but. Cam Robinson, I've said this since the beginning, was a backup plan in case, he's better than anybody in free agency, so you don't want to decline with a rookie quarterback. But if you get a rookie who plays better than him in camp, then you can start them, but you don't have to start a rookie type tackle either. It's that simple. And don't think people think Cam Robinson's guaranteed anything right now because he's getting paid money. One, we have $40-something million left. We don't care about money. Urban is that kind of guy who's best player is going to play.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's just, he's making more money, so he has to play.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. And then the final point is Travis Etienne signed a 4-year, $12.89 million contract with a 5th-year option. 70% of it was paid up front. So basically, he's going to have a nullified cap hit against us for the rest of his 4 years until 5 years probably, until we re-sign him. If we do, we'll see how that goes. And we also signed Tyson Campbell and Walker Little, which means we signed the entire rookie group. Everybody signed. Tyson Campbell actually made a record and is the first ever second round pick to negotiate guarantees into their 4th year. So good job getting that.
Tyson.
So part of me thinks that that's one, he's got a great agent, and two, I think they have a lot of
I said he's got a good agent. It's that simple.
Well, that too, but I think they have a lot of faith in Campbell.
Yeah, because they had to have felt something about him to agree to those terms.
Yeah,
so.
they could have said no, absolutely not. But
they could potentially have 3 lockdown guys, man.
He fits the exact mold that Urban Meyer likes. He's 6 foot, he's got long arms, and he's fast and athletic. That's that's an Urban Meyer corner from day one.
He's long, he's big, he's physical, he's fast.
That's what she said.
And he's got some potential.
Long, big, girthy.
Okay, chill out.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that went sideways real quick. But and the other point is, today, we're recording this on Tuesday the 20th. Rookies reported today, and next week on the 27th, veterans report to training camp. So it's training camp season, boys. We have made it. We made it through the dead period. We did it.
I mean, we kind of have a little bit of a dead period until Tuesday because it's just like I don't know what's going on. I don't think they're practicing, are they?
I don't know.
I might be running through some stuff.
They're probably doing like walkthroughs and stuff.
Yeah.
For the rookies.
Well,
make sure everybody's in shape.
Yes, sir.
Tuesday is going to be the first day, I think, right? Or maybe Wednesday is going to be the first day of practice.
Tuesday might be reporting. They might just do walkthroughs, and I think Wednesday might be the first actual practice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
I'm just waiting for them to announce the dates fans can go, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Either way, though, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast.
And we are not joint practicing with the Saints.
Oh, yeah, we're not joint practicing with the Saints.
Good slipping that in. Yeah, they announced that we were supposed to originally have a joint practice, but then they decided not to for some reason.
They never agreed to it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
The thing the NFL posted was not updated.
It said no breeze, no dice.
We'll probably get a joint practice with somebody, though.
CJ Henderson can't pick off Drew Brees 4 times. No deal. Yep. Who was it we played a couple years ago that Leonard Fournette was trolling? They're like, yeah, we won today. And Leonard Fournette almost got into a fight because of it.
Oh, God.
Of
course he did.
I think it was a Patriots. No. Either way. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Next week, I should be in my new location, or my good location, and we should be back. Training camp will have started next week by the time we record this. Not much will have started, but it will have, and we're excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. We are now on Apple Podcasts, so if you guys like to listen there, we're now there. Link is in the Twitter. Link is below as well. But hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Make sure to follow all our Twitters.